Ever wondered why some people move forward every day and some people just keep dreaming? Why does someone every morning, without an alarm, wake up and take another step toward their destination, and someone hits snooze and goes back to sleep? The answer is straightforward. Discipline. Yes, that boring, repetitive, tiring thing that people often ignore. But in reality, it is the biggest game changer. Look at the winners in life. They don't have any special talent. They don't have an extra brain. They just have one thing. They do what they need to do, even when they don't feel like doing it. Discipline is the fuel that gets even the person who is scared inside to the finish line, who is tired but still hasn't stopped. You think successful people are motivated all the time? Absolutely not. The truth is, they also get tired, they get scared, they get bored. But still they do it, every day, in every situation, because they have learned to control their emotions. Discipline is not a habit. It is that steely mindset that says, I won't quit until I break it. Today's era is of shortcuts. Instant success, instant fame, instant dopamine. But have you ever seen a tree bear fruit overnight? Does a river get its depth in a single day? Discipline is slow but deep. It is calm on the outside but powerful like a volcano on the inside. People who only work when they feel like it can never become extraordinary, because the mind always looks for an easy way out. It wants comfort. It wants to stay in the comfort zone. And discipline teaches you to master that mind. Imagine if you gave 30 minutes every day without skipping for your goal. Where would you be after 1 year? You would be unstoppable. This introduction is a warning. If you don't learn discipline today, the world will leave you behind tomorrow. The real formula for success is not written in any book. It is hidden in your small daily choices. From waking up in the morning to planning at night, the difference between average and amazing is not talent. It's training, and training comes from discipline. If you can control yourself in every decision of the day, what to eat, how much screen time to take, when to get up, when to work, then you can turn any goal into reality. Discipline doesn't mean you become robotic. Rather, it means you respect your dreams so much that you learn to put your feelings aside for them. The world will judge you for how smart you are, but success will reward you for how disciplined you are. And remember, when you become disciplined, you are not just making your future better, but you are shaping your character, which is far more powerful than any degree, any title. You are not just building a habit. You are building your identity. From today, seize every moment when your mind says, we'll do it tomorrow, and in that very moment, say no, it will happen today, because this very moment will set you apart from the average. Discipline is boring, painful, slow, but it is that silent partner that will take you to the place many dream of reaching, but only those who refuse to give up on themselves reach there. So welcome to the Discipline Blueprint, where we are about to begin a journey that will change your life not just from the outside, but from the inside as well. Chapter 1, Motivation Fails, Discipline Wins. Every person has a passion to do something inside. There is a desire to become something. Everyone wants to think big. Someone wants to clear UPSC. Someone wants to build a business. Someone wants to transform their body. Someone wants to make themselves mentally strong. And this desire begins with motivation. Someone watched a good video. Someone heard a success story, or someone clapped. And you were filled with passion from within. A strong feeling comes. Now I have to do something and show it. But the question is, how long does this passion last? Motivation, friends, is like emotion. It comes and goes. Sometimes it comes in the morning, sometimes at night, sometimes after going to the gym, sometimes it leaves after failure. And the biggest lie is this. People think that to become successful, it is necessary to stay motivated. But here is the truth. Motivation is a myth if you rely on it every day. If your progress, your consistency, your hard work depends on whether you're getting motivation or not, then you have already lost. Who are successful people? Are they motivated every day? Absolutely not. They are human too. They also have doubts inside, they get tired. Sometimes they also feel like giving up today, but still they do it every day. Why? Because they have discipline. Discipline means that system that teaches you to control yourself. Discipline says you are tired. It's okay, still work. Discipline says, I don't feel like it. Good. Now the real work begins. Discipline gives you a chance to win at every turn where motivation leaves you. You can work hard for hours motivated one day. But with discipline, you take small steps consistently for months, and this very consistency gives you the real victory. Think if someone studies motivated for only 5 days a month, and someone studies with discipline for 2 hours every day, then who wins in the next 6 months? The simple answer is the one with discipline, because motivation is like fire. It burns brightly but extinguishes quickly, and discipline is like water. It keeps flowing, unstoppable no matter how long it takes. Motivation has an emotional high. You feel like you can do everything. But discipline has logic and reason. You know what to do, when to do it, and why to do it. Now, let's take a real-life example. Think of a boy, Rohan. Rohan attended a motivational seminar and decided that now he will wake up at 5 a.m. every morning, work out, eat healthy, and also study. He woke up the first day, did push-ups in excitement, drank a smoothie, and also studied for 3 hours. He woke up the second day too. There was a little struggle, but he still did it. On the third day, it was raining. He was also feeling sleepy, so he thought, I won't be able to do it today. On the fourth day, guilt came. I fell behind, and then everything ended. Now think of another boy, Aryan. Aryan did not watch any motivational seminar. Just made a decision that no matter what, I will wake up at 6 a.m. every day and walk for 30 minutes. Even if I am sleepy or not in the mood. Aryan is boring, not flashy. Doesn't post any Instagram stories. Doesn't make reels. But after 3 months, he is healthier, more energetic, and also stable in his studies. Guess who wins? Aryan. Why? Because he did not depend on motivation. He made discipline his routine. Discipline is boring. Yes, we admit, doing the same routine every day. Controlling emotions, staying away from distractions feels very monotonous. But this boring routine makes the most exciting success of your life. Every time you say to yourself, I don't feel like it today, give yourself an answer. It's okay, but it is necessary to do today. Because discipline means doing what you said you would do, long after the mood you said it in has left you. Now, let's understand another angle. Motivation comes from inspiration, and inspiration is an external thing. Discipline comes from identity, and identity is built from within. When you work with discipline, you build a new identity within yourself. A person who does not make excuses, who does not worry about results, who just focuses on action. Discipline teaches you mind control. When the mind says, let's scroll, you say no, work first. When the mind says, let's eat pizza, you say no, I have to eat clean today. When the mind says, we'll study tomorrow, you say, we have to study today. This is the real fight, and whoever wins this fight can turn their dream into reality. And this discipline is not only useful for big goals, it is also useful in small things, like sleeping on time, drinking water, saying thank you, taking a break from social media, talking to family by keeping the phone away. Discipline does not just increase productivity, it builds your personality. So now, whenever you find yourself confused, should I do it today or not? I don't feel like it, I am tired. Then remember, motivation will pick you up once, but discipline will pick you up every day. Motivation will show you the dream, but discipline will make that dream a reality. Motivation will get you started, but discipline will take you to the finish line. Chapter 2. Habit versus discipline. Every person's life has two pillars, habits and discipline, which determine the distance between success and failure. But often people confuse these two, or assume that habit is discipline, or discipline is just following habits. The truth is that habit and discipline are different, and both have their own need for your growth. Habit is that automatic process that you do repeatedly, like brushing every morning or applying toothpaste. Habit is formed with the help of our subconscious mind, and it takes weeks or months to develop it. But discipline is that conscious choice that gives you the power every day to control yourself for your priorities and goals. Discipline is that mindset that says no matter what happens, I will do my work. Habit is formed anyway when we repeat an action continuously. But it is discipline that makes that habit meaningful. You can create many positive habits like exercise, healthy eating, or a study routine. But if there's no discipline, you will leave those habits as soon as your desire decreases. This is why habit alone cannot guarantee your success. Discipline gives you the tool to maintain, nurture, and not stray from your path even in tough times. When you adopt discipline in your life, your habits are not just automatic actions, but become strategic tools for your goals. Therefore, discipline empowers your habits, gives them direction, and runs them with consistency. On the other hand, habits help you save energy in daily life, because once a habit is formed, you don't make a conscious effort for it, so your mind and time can be used for other important tasks. But habits are only effective as long as they are in the right direction. If habits are negative, they can hinder your growth. For example, if your habit is to look at your mobile late at night, it can ruin your sleep and lower your productivity. And it is discipline that gives you the strength to fight this negative habit and change it. Discipline is that internal voice that says, I want to quit this bad habit and bring a new and better habit, and motivates you to work in that direction. Think about why both discipline and habit are necessary in an athlete's daily routine. When he trains every day, he is repeating a habit, but discipline is what keeps him in training even when he is tired, when motivation is falling, or when it is raining outside. Without discipline, that athlete might quit his habit, but because of discipline, he keeps following his routine. Similarly, in our lives too, discipline is that muscle that gives our habits the right direction and strength. If discipline is weak, your habits also become weak. Therefore, developing discipline is essential for everyone who wants to improve their life. Note that forming habits often also has a very big role of external triggers and rewards. For example, if you want to wake up early in the morning, you have to set an alarm habit. Or if you want to stay focused in studies, you have to create a distraction-free environment. But discipline motivates you to work every day, every time when external factors are against you, when you feel fatigued, when you think you are weak. It is discipline that picks you up again and pushes you towards your destination. This is why sometimes people say they want to change their habits, but that change fails because discipline is not strong within them. Making a habit is easy, but maintaining the habit and sticking to it even in tough situations demands discipline. Habit is the structure of your daily routine, but discipline is the foundation of your success. Without discipline, habits are useless, and without habits, discipline is an empty dream. Without each other, your growth is incomplete. One more important thing is that building both discipline and habit takes time. No one becomes successful overnight. But if you take small daily steps with discipline, then gradually those steps turn into your positive habits, and all the small decisions of your life turn you into the person you want to become. When you connect with discipline, your mindset changes, your thinking changes, and then habits automatically start aligning. It's not that you have to push yourself every day, but it becomes so automatic that you keep doing productive work without thinking. And this is the biggest strength of discipline. It makes you the master of your subconscious mind. Finally, creating the right balance of discipline and habit is the biggest art of your life. Habit gives you a structure and rhythm. Discipline gives you the power to maintain that rhythm. If you want permanent change in your life, just making good habits won't work, but you will also have to strengthen your discipline muscle. Discipline teaches you resilience, teaches you to learn from failures, and most importantly, it teaches you to believe in yourself. A disciplined person knows that setbacks will come, but will not give up. He does not quit his habits because he has built an identity that I am a disciplined person. So in this entire journey, discipline and habit are both your best allies. And when you walk with them, your success story will become unstoppable. Remember, habit is the shadow of your daily actions, but discipline is the real light of your character. Recognize the strength of both. Develop them, and turn your dreams into reality. This is the real meaning of the Discipline Blueprint. Chapter 3: How to Train the Mind Like a Soldier. Building discipline is not something that happens with a magic wand. Rather, it is a gradual process. Having the right mindset and practical steps is very important for it. The first thing you need to understand is that discipline is not an external thing that you get. Rather, it is an internal skill that you can develop, and the more you practice it, the stronger it becomes and brings permanent change in your life. To build discipline, the most important thing is to reset your thinking. You have to believe that failure, procrastination, and laziness are not parts of your personality, but temporary obstacles that you can change with your actions. After that comes the right way of goal setting. Without clear and measurable goals, building discipline is difficult because your mind keeps wandering. Therefore, always set small, achievable, and time-bound goals so that you can see progress and keep yourself motivated. When goals are small, your mind will be excited to complete them, and discipline will automatically become stronger. The third most important thing is creating a routine. Routine means that you have dedicated some parts of your day for discipline, like waking up early in the morning to study or exercise. When you put a fixed disciplined time in your daily routine, your subconscious mind starts recognizing this pattern. This way, discipline gradually turns into a habit. Another important thing is to minimize distractions. In today's digital age, distractions are our biggest enemy. Discipline only lasts when you can protect your focus from distraction. Therefore, keep your mobile silent. Turn off social media notifications and keep your work environment clean and organized so that you can concentrate fully on your work. Along with this, developing self-awareness is also a big part of discipline. This means that you understand yourself. Recognize your strengths, weaknesses, and triggers that make you procrastinate or get distracted. As your self-awareness increases, you will be able to better avoid those things that weaken your discipline. After that comes accountability. When you keep yourself accountable, discipline becomes even stronger. This means that you are responsible for your actions, whether it is completing your goals or finishing work on time. For this, you can connect with a friend, mentor, or coach who tracks your progress and encourages you. Another practical way is to track progress. When you write down your small daily goals and can see what you have achieved, your motivation gets boosted and maintaining discipline becomes easier. Without this, people often give up quickly because they don't know about their improvement. Along with this, the use of positive reinforcement also helps in building discipline. Whenever you complete a goal, reward yourself, whether it's a small break, some good food, or some activity that makes you happy. This way, your mind forms a positive association with discipline, which keeps you motivated going forward. Remember that in the journey of discipline, failures and setbacks will come, and this is completely normal. But a disciplined person does not give up, but learns from mistakes and keeps moving forward. This is why the mindset shift should be to see failure as an opportunity to learn, not a reason to give up. For this, practices like mindfulness and meditation also prove helpful because they teach you to control your thoughts and reduce stress, which helps you maintain focus on your goals. Finally, discipline is not built in a day. It comes from daily commitment and persistence. See it as a marathon, not a sprint. When you gradually turn your thinking towards discipline, strengthen your routines, fight distractions, and monitor your progress, you will find that your life is constantly improving. And the biggest thing is that discipline increases your personal freedom. Because when you control your habits and decisions, you are not affected by external circumstances. This is why discipline is the greatest strength of successful people. This is why now is the time to strengthen the foundation of discipline within you and adopt this blueprint to turn your dreams into reality. Chapter 4: Daily Rituals of Winners. Maintaining discipline is not an easy task, and everyone faces various challenges on this path, overcoming which is the key to real success. The first challenge is procrastination, i.e., postponing work. When a task seems big or difficult, we naturally tend to push it forward, and because of this, discipline weakens. To overcome this problem, it is necessary to break the task into small parts so that the work seems manageable and your mind is ready to do it. Also, the best way to fight procrastination is to understand your mind. Often we procrastinate because we are not interested in the task or we are afraid that we will fail. Recognizing this fear and confronting it strengthens discipline. The second big challenge is distractions, especially in today's digital age. Mobile, social media, and countless notifications are ready to steal our focus. Discipline only lasts when you set your environment in such a way that distractions are minimized. For example, create a dedicated place for work or study where you keep your phone away and take breaks from time to time. so that you feel refreshed. The third problem is falling motivation. Often we are very enthusiastic at the beginning, but when results are not visible or there's a setback, our heart breaks and discipline starts decreasing. In this situation, it is important that you pay attention to your progress, celebrate small achievements, and remember the reason for your goals. Sometimes, rekindling motivation by connecting yourself with positive quotes, mentors, or supportive friends is also helpful. The fourth challenge is physical and mental fatigue. When the body or mind is tired, maintaining discipline becomes extremely difficult. This is why it is important to take care of your energy levels. Get proper sleep, eat healthy, and exercise regularly so that your mind and body both remain strong. The fifth and most subtle challenge is self-doubt, i.e., doubting yourself. When you constantly start underestimating yourself, discipline breaks because you think I won't be able to do this. It is very important to break this negative thought pattern. For this, develop a habit of self-affirmation and positive self-talk so that your mind fills with confidence. Finally, the biggest challenge of discipline is maintaining consistency. Many people work very hard in the beginning, but gradually they return to old habits because showing discipline every day seems difficult to them. For this, it is necessary that you make discipline a part of your lifestyle, not just a temporary effort. This means treat discipline like a habit and include it in your daily routine. When you understand these challenges and create strategies for them, only then can discipline become the greatest strength of your life. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to improve yourself. The path of discipline is not easy, but those who walk on it do something big in the world. This is why, no matter what obstacle comes, do not give up because the fruit of your hard work will definitely come. This is a real power of discipline that overcomes every difficulty and takes you closer to your dreams. Chapter 5. The long-term power of discipline. Maintaining discipline for just a few days or few months might be easy, but the real challenge comes when you have to sustain it for your entire life. Long-term discipline means that you maintain continuity and commitment in every area of your life, be it your studies, career, health, or personal development. The first and most important thing you need to understand is that discipline is not a one-day job, but a lifelong commitment that you change in your daily habits, thinking, and behavior. For this, the most important thing is to promote self-awareness. When you are aware of your emotions, thoughts, and actions, you can make better decisions about when to push yourself and when to rest. Along with this, you'll also have to pay attention to your energy management because long-term discipline only lasts when your mind and body are both healthy and energized. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and sufficient sleep are the necessary pillars for sustaining your discipline. The second important aspect is goal evolution, i.e., your goals can change over time and you must know how to adapt them. When you gain new experiences and learn, your priorities also change. Therefore, it is important that you keep reviewing your goals and keep updating them so that they remain in line with your current reality and ambitions. This will keep you motivated and focused, and discipline will not weaken. The third step is to be flexible. Long-term discipline does not mean that you move forward rigidly without any change. Rather, it means that you can adjust your routines and strategies according to situation. When unexpected challenges come in life, a flexible mindset helps you recover quickly and return to discipline. In addition, the role of the social support system is also very big. When you have people around you who understand your goals, motivate you, and help in your progress, then maintaining discipline becomes easier. Therefore, strengthen your network, learn from mentors, and connect with community or accountability partners. These people will support you even in your setbacks and inspire you to move forward. The fourth necessary aspect is continuous learning. To maintain discipline for a long time, it is necessary to keep yourself updated with new methods and techniques. Keep learning new productivity hacks, mindset shifts, and personal development tools from time to time so that your discipline process can become even more effective. Along with this, accepting your failures with an acceptance attitude is also part of long-term discipline. No one is perfect, and setbacks will keep coming. But people who remain disciplined see these failures as learning opportunities, not as defeat. This increases your self-confidence, and you return to your path with strength again. Finally, the biggest mantra is patience and persistence. In the journey of long-term discipline, haste and impatience can weaken your efforts. Therefore, it is important to understand that every big change takes time, and you have to improve your habits gradually. Small, consistent efforts are what turn your goals into reality. When you build this understanding in your journey that discipline is not a destination, but a continuous process, you also become mentally stronger and never give up. This is the real power of long-term discipline. It takes you closer to your dreams, gives you a chance to make a better version every day, and ultimately makes your life extraordinary. Therefore, no matter what challenge comes, setbacks or obstacles, never compromise your discipline. Remember, discipline is your greatest asset that turns an ordinary person into an extraordinary one. And it is this asset that leads you towards lifelong success, happiness, and fulfillment. Conclusion: discipline is not just a quality, but the biggest weapon of your life that can take you to every pinnacle of success. If you adopt it and maintain it the right way, it is that power that helps you rise above your weaknesses and failures, that gives you victory in the small daily struggles, and that makes your thinking so strong that you don't let your dreams remain just dreams but turn them into reality. Remember, discipline does not mean hardship, but truthfulness and commitment towards yourself. It is a foundation on which every big goal of yours stands. No matter how difficult the path is, no matter how many falls come, discipline gives you the strength to get up again, learn, and move forward. Real strength comes when you make discipline your habit, not just as a temporary effort, but as a part of your lifestyle. Behind every successful person, there is a story of discipline that sets them apart from others. This is why. Decide today that you will prioritize discipline in your life. You will make yourself accountable to yourself and take a step every day towards becoming a better person. This is the key to your success. With small hard work, consistency, and unwavering belief, you can do it. Embrace discipline as your greatest companion and see how miracles happen in your life. Because when discipline supports you, no goal is far away. No dream remains incomplete. You are the architect of your life, and discipline is your blueprint that will lead you to a great future. If you like this summary, please like and share it so that more and more people can understand this power of discipline and bring change in their lives. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we bring you summaries of such motivational and practical books that will make your life better. Tell us in the comments below what you consider the biggest challenge in your discipline journey and how you motivate yourself. We would be very happy to hear your story, and it will make our community even stronger. So let's make discipline a part of our life from today and start writing our success story. Remember, your hard work and consistency are your identity. Stay disciplined, stay unstoppable.